Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with a brand new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Bret Hart Survivor Series Elite. This is not a new figure. It came out, I want to say maybe possibly 2 years and some change ago. But of course, there's a lot of my figures. I'm getting around to them. So as they say in the business of TV reruns and other things, if you haven't seen it, then it's new to you. So looking forward to getting into this. Also, it is pretty chilly out here. My goodness, you can just tell from the background in this video. It is there's some pretty cold weather lately in my part. So I have this crazy Wrestlemania chalk line jacket. So since I figure, hey, perfect time to wear this while I'm doing a wrestling video, and as of what the kids call today, a fit check, just to see how it is. It has all the Wrestlemania logos from 1 through 21. So as you can see the sleeves as well as the back. So this is definitely one of the I don't really wear jackets like this. I'm kind of been venturing out, but when I saw this jacket on their website several months ago, when it was still like in the not pre-order, but it was kind of like before it dropped, because Chalkline, they make a lot of jackets for professional wrestling, sports, things like that, pop culture things. So they had this jacket on the website for months, and it was going to be dropping at some point. So it dropped about, I think it was early October. So perfect for a day like today. And I just love the old school Mania logos. But let's get into this figure. And also, before I start, I want to give a special shout out to another YouTuber, Derek's Wrestling Toys and Tees. I believe that's a correct name. He gave me a Sunday shout out on yesterday, and I definitely just appreciate it. He's a fellow collector, another person kind of that wrestling collecting space, and he shouted out me and some other creators who are on YouTube. So definitely just appreciate the love and support. And again, that's what this community is all about, supporting one another. So just definitely want to just thank you for that. And if I can include his link in my description, which I should be able to, definitely check him out. He is a real cool guy. So let's get into this figure. So Bret Hart Survivor Series, and we see the other figures in this series. We have Keith Lee, of course, Immortal Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, and Bayley. One of these guys is not like the other in terms of their WWE career, but yeah. So this figure is actually, and if you read the description on the back, the Excellence of Execution defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin at Survivor Series 1996, earning his spot as #1 contender for the WWE Championship. So this figure is commemorating Bret's attire from that Survivor Series 96 match. And I hope you guys can hear me, because it is like a lot going on with the truck. I think a dump truck I hear, but we're gonna keep soldiering on. I'm gonna be not with it too much longer. But this was from the Survivor Series 96 match with Steve Austin. Now, although not as famous as their WrestleMania 13 match, which would be a few months later, this match is still historically significant, because this was Bret Hart's first match when he returned from his sabbatical after he lost his WWE title to Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 12. So he lost the belt at WrestleMania 12 to Michaels and did not return to, now I don't know about house shows, unless it was very close to November, but he did not return to televise. This was his first, major match back. And that was roughly, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, 8 months later. In the interim, Bret, he did some acting and kind of ventured into some other things, and was also awaiting his, contract options out at that time, because as we all know now, it was during that time frame where WCW, Eric Bischoff, made an offer to Bret for him to jump over. And of course, that kind of started the seed, and a lot of other things started the ball rolling into what would transpire at the Survivor Series in 1997. But the rumor has it, the story of the match goes that, Austin was out, Michaels was out, Austin was on the incline at this time, and he personally handpicked Austin to be his first opponent back, showing the trust and faith they had in Steve Austin as being a top guy. So this match definitely, along with the King of the Ring 96, it was really, this match too played a huge part in the rise of Steve Austin. So we're gonna take a look at this figure. Let's get into it. See the accessories, the additional, hands, and then it also comes with a pink chair. Very interesting, a pink chair. Yeah, we can just work that through, thankfully. Yes. Yeah, we got a few of the little, I think we can, yeah, little the hand, the arm, little strings, little plastic clear. So, okay, so here we go, and, you know, it's a Bret figure. The only thing that would set this apart from the others is because this attire has more of a, I don't know, say orange, but more of a, I can't even describe it, but just more of a darker shade of pink, I would say, or maybe some kind of purplish along the trunks. But yeah, so it's a Bret Hart figure. It's pretty cool. And it's different than kind of the norm Bret figures I got, which I don't collect a ton of Brets. I have, I think, a decent amount. But most of my Brets tend to be from, I think, the early 90s, where this is one from like the late 90s, mid 90s. Now, I do know when this figure came out, I did hear a bit of, there were some complaints in the figure community that the eyes or the head scan wasn't the most appropriate. But hey, for a 90s Bret figure, it is fine. It is no big deal. It does have a kind of a weird little smile, but, you know, nothing that the glasses definitely help out with that. Trying to put them back on here. I do kind of like it more with the shades. I actually will probably just keep it like that. But yeah, cool figure. Nothing, you know, and probably had it in the box for too long. Should have opened this probably a year ago or so, but you know, it's open now and added to the collection. So yeah, that is it. And again, that's all I have for this video. I'm trying to really wrap this up because it just seems like it's a lot of stuff going on to my left, and hopefully it hasn't interfered with the quality of this video for you all hearing it while watching it too. But hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, stay safe, stay warm. It has been pretty frigid up here in North Carolina over the last couple of weeks, so we're definitely in that winter weather zone. But again, just a lot of stuff going on in wrestling. We just had the first Saturday night's main event in many years the other night, and we're gearing up for you know, Raw going to Netflix in January, so it's no shortage of just major things going on in you know, WWE in the world of wrestling period. AEW gearing up for their World's End show. Tony Storm just came back. We're in the midst of the Continental Classic, so always something going on in the world of wrestling, which is why I love it. And again, I hope you all enjoy these videos. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you again after a while.